These are the collectibles in the final chapter called Day's End. There are 8 warning beacons, 2 lore, and then we have a Cairn stack. Now, when you start this chapter, immediately turn around and we're going to actually backtrack kind of the way we came. And we're going to grapple swing over here. At the end is going to be a Cairn puzzle. This was one of the easiest ones in the entire game. The rocks are all relatively flat and smooth. And first try. Okay, so now we're going to turn around and carry on the main path. We're going to climb up a now defunct tall neck. Once you get up here, we're going to kind of turn around and look up, and we should find a nearby warning beacon. Now, we have 3 of them in this next little area that we're going to go to. In fact, it's only a few feet away. So let's go ahead and enter it. You're going to get a little surprise right there. Got some friends. Now, you may see in the center, down below us, is a target. We're going to go ahead and hit that. And then we're going to continue the path, and we're going to go to a higher level, right above where we just were. You got to, of course, shoot the canister there to remove the laser light. Now, in this area, underneath the stairs in the center there, is going to be another warning beacon. If you can't see it or can't get a shot on it, you will be closer to it in just a moment. And then, if we look up from there, out in the distance, way up above, is another one. So we're going to go ahead and take aim at this. You will get closer to that one, but you won't be able to get a view on it unless you move to the far left or right side. So it's just easier to get it there. Continue on in the same area. You're going to do a grapple swing to this wall. We're going to climb up, and then we're going to shimmy a little bit to the left. Right up in this little window is going to be a few objects you can grab. One of which is the Sun King Jiran statuette. Okay, shortly after that, you're going to finally enter this castle building. You're going to open the gate. Once you're inside, watch out for the traps. You'll see the big center structure in the middle. What you need to do is, as you're getting closer to it, just look up. Pan up, and you should see the warning beacon target in front of you.
This place isn't a temple.
Once you hit that, we're going to start doing some climbing. You're supposed to climb up to a cage that's in the middle of this area. You see the cage right in front of me, above me. You can shoot this next target once you get to the top of the cage, or from this little landing point that I'm currently at, and it's going to be along the side of the wall there. So we're going to continue climbing up. And now in this section, you need to jump across to that cage, and then you're going to kind of swing around it. You're going to pull the little lever, and then you're going to go on a little rails ride. Well, before you jump to it, go ahead and hit that target. If you jump to that first, you can use your little throwing star thing and hit the target. All right, so next up, you're going to have a little story thing here. You're going to need to open this door, but you need to find a key. Well, the key is going to be in this next room, and right next to the key is the lore. It's going to be really hard to miss this. So make sure you interact with the rusted manacles here on the right.
Prisoners were released from their manacles so they could face machines in the sun rays.
Okay, so the final one in Day's End is going to be in the final boss area. When you enter this arena, just look up and around the outside of it, and you should see the warning beacon hanging, and it's right up there. So I'm going to hit this one during the encounter. You don't have time to do it beforehand. While that may be it for the final chapter, there are some more collectibles you may need to find. First is going to be the one in Dawn's Grasp. There is one piece of lore in the hub area. It's actually in the challenge section. So when you go to the challenge area, just go to the far right as you enter here, and you're going to see a small fence, and behind that fence is going to be a box. Open it up, and you will get the lore. Now, the other one you may be missing, and more than that, 5 of them specifically, are the ones in Chapter 2. There was a path. You had a choice between the left path and the right path. If you did the left path, you can't get the right path, and vice versa. So whichever path you did, you have to now go and do the other one. In the walkthrough guide, I did the left path. So I'm going to go and boot up Chapter 2 and get the remaining collectibles. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and of course, subscribe.